How's it going, guys? My name is Damien. Welcome back. I'm bringing you my recap / thoughts and opinions on The Flash Season 2, Episode 3. This is what I consider a B episode, and what that basically means is there's just not a lot going on, but it's a solid episode all around. Really, what I enjoyed about this episode the most was actually the scenes between Barry and Patty. And I can't say that I really ship Barry and Patty Spivot together, but I do know that she is his love interest for this season, and they actually have some really, really good scenes together. And this happens a lot of times. It's happened on multiple shows that I've watched where you bring in a character like this when the main love interest, they're going down a different path at the time, and they bring this new love interest on, and things just kind of turn out in a way that or it was at least pleasantly surprising. You just weren't expecting that you'd like it, or didn't know what to expect, whatever the case may be. But seeing them together, their scenes, they really click. It's pretty good, and I can't say that I felt the same way between Barry and Felicity in their brief scenes together, but I really, really get this positive vibe from the two of them together. So we'll see what they actually do. I mean, they're really connected in the comics and stuff like that as well, so it's not like she's just a random character that they're kind of like putting together, or someone that didn't happen in the comics that they're pushing in a romantic way, like the way they're doing Oliver and Felicity, or the way people expect or hope for Barry and Caitlin. So with that being said, it's something really nice, and I hope that they have some more scenes together. It was also nice that they still had a Barry and Iris scene in the opening of the episode, but it's going to probably be a while before we see Barry and Iris get together. I don't know how long it's going to be. I mentioned this in my review for last week's episode, or I think it was actually episode 1, there was just a lot of time that has passed, and she can't really be looking at Barry just due to the fact that Eddie Thawne is gone and stuff like that. So it's going to take some time, but you can see that she's dealing with it, and they'll eventually get to that point where they can officially be together. I don't know when that's going to be. I think they're going to keep people waiting a little while just because there's a lot of build-up. Oliver and Felicity took officially 4 seasons. So, well, 3 seasons, and then starting into the 4th, they were together. So I expect something similar from The Flash. Outside of that, Captain Cold is back, and they're really trying to set up his anti-hero type of character where he's not all bad, because he is going to be on Legends of Tomorrow, and he's going to be working with heroes and stuff like that. People are generally good, so he's going to be he's not going to be the real villain like he's accustomed to or has been on The Flash whenever he comes on. So that should be pretty good as well, and we'll see just what they do with him. I really like Wentworth Miller because I like Prison Break a lot. At least I like season 1 and 2 a lot. So seeing him on the show again is always nice. And Michael Ironside, his father, for this episode was great as well. I like Michael Ironside a lot, so him being casted is always nice, and he was on Smallville as well, so it's like seeing him throughout the years is always great when he shows up on a different show. So the episode, like I said, very, very good, just a clean episode, not bad, not super good, like this year's finale, season 1 finale, and nothing horrible about it, but we'll see. They're really trying to. It's different with these types of shows because when you have 20 episodes, there's a lot you have to really spread yourself out because the plot needs to last for that full season. And the way the episode ends with Harrison Wells coming through the portal, of course, we knew he was scheduled to be on this season, so they had to work it in some way. Interested to see what they're going to do with this. The Flash is not my most knowledgeable character, and I'm going to have to actually go and start reading some source material to really get caught up with all these different speedsters and these different universes that they have going, because there's just so much to keep up with, and it just gets really confusing. So I will do my best to do some light reading. I do promise to do some light reading at least on some of the characters. Now let me just go back to Barry and Patty here, because that is really what I took from the episode. I just really like them together, and I hope that they at least go for, let's say, just this season, at least half of the season or something like that. I know that people are still hoping for Barry and Caitlin. I just don't see them ever having a chance. I think realistically, like right now you see that she is actually interested in Jay Garrick. At least she has some kind of interest. So she's curious about it. Now, if she really had any legitimate feelings for Barry, it wouldn't really be happening that way. So you can kind of see that they understand that they're not, like, they don't look at each other that way. I think maybe they have established that there could be something there, but it's not really appropriate since they work together, or it doesn't really, or it'd feel like they were both settling when they both really care about someone else. With her, it's Ronnie. It's not like he's gone. We know Firestorm is going to be back. Fire and Ice lives on, and Barry and Iris is the end game, period. So I think they have to focus on the Barry and Patty relationship for a little bit, just because there really is not any other relationships going on in the show, and the show needs to have some kind of romance on it. It's a CW show after all, and that stuff really is, it's entertaining because everyone wants to see the hero do his thing and still get the girl, or in some cases get the guy. So we'll see just how they play it all out. I like when they have more scenes, though. So far in this season, I can say that I'm disappointed that Barry and Iris haven't had more scenes together, because the two of them were just, last season they were great. From episode 15 and on, when he kissed her, she found out, all of those scenes together, they were just really great, and I want to see more of that. And it's a little disappointing so far, 3 episodes in, that they've really only had a combined like 5 or 6 minutes worth of scenes where they're exclusively talking to each other. So let me know what you guys think about that. Always, comment, share your thoughts on the episode and what you liked about it, what you didn't like. Golden Glider and Cisco had some great moments as well. It's always nice when they fit little things in like that, and you kind of have this extra appreciation for some of the other characters, because I take note of character development from all angles. I don't really just focus on the main character. It's nice when you have a well-rounded balance with all the characters, and there's something really different about The Flash and Arrow. The Flash is just a much better show. And I've said that multiple times, but I think Arrow Season 2 is still the best season of both shows combined, but I think The Flash overall, Season 1 has been better than Arrow Season 1 and Arrow Season 3. So let me know what you guys think about that. I needed to do a separate video talking about Barry and Iris this season, and Barry and Caitlin possibilities and stuff like that. I just didn't get a chance to do it. I also did not get to do videos last week for Arrow and The Vampire Diaries. I didn't even watch those shows. So I will double up this week. I'm going to put out 4 videos. Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to do one on Saturday. And I'll probably do the other one on Monday, right before The Flash airs next week. So look out for those videos as well. Thank you guys for listening. Comment down below, like if you're new, subscribe to the channel, and I'm trying to work out a new setup so I can actually get a nice camera and use just, like, you guys can see me instead of just wondering who I am all this time. I'm gonna work on that. There's no like ETA on it because I have to figure out my space and getting some new equipment and a new setup and all of that. So it could take some time, but it's something that I'm looking into. Keep watching The Flash. It's awesome. And I think for Christmas, I'm going to do some giveaways on the channel, just saying thank you for the support. I passed 8,000 subscribers on the Clips channel, so that means a lot. I'll do a video on that channel as well. But I will see you guys here tomorrow night for Arrow. My name is Damien. Thank you for listening, and I will see you guys later. A B+ episode, and I can't wait to see what's coming.